This next topic, Tesla pricing will not make any sense starting in the new year. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So as you might have known by now, the Model 3 rear-wheel drive and long range is completely losing the $7,500 federal tax credit starting on January 1st. Yes, the tax credit goes to point of sale, which is a point of sale discount, but unfortunately the Model 3 rear-wheel drive and long range will not receive any of that benefit as was stated from Tesla. So pretty unfortunate news, but it does seem like some winners, at least from this, like Model 3 Performance will still get it, as it seems right now. Model Y and all trims will seem to get it as well. And then also Model X seems to might be getting it as well. So pretty interesting there that's what we've come to. But taking a look at this, shout out to Sorry for posting this. If we take a look at the new prices next year, if we keep the current prices right now and we factor in the various 7,500 federal tax credits, you can see the Tesla pricing will not make any sense at all for all the different models. That means the cheapest Tesla vehicle with the 7,500 adjusted, because it will be a point of sale discount, will be the Model Y rear-wheel drive. So really, that's why we keep talking. Like, if you don't need a vehicle right away, you might as well wait, because it's going to get super interesting in the new year. Like, Tesla is not going to let their Model 3 rear-wheel drive, their stale inventory, their vehicle that's going to get replaced in the next few months after that, be more expensive than a Model Y rear-wheel drive, because you can see it right here. The Model 3 rear-wheel drive will be $38,990, which is what, like $2,500 or $1,500 more on top of that. So it certainly would not make any sense there. And then moving up to that, the Model Y long range will also be cheaper than the Model 3 Performance and the Model 3 long range. So of course, if you're comparing or putting in front of a buyer the Model Y or the Model 3, most people are going to pick the Model Y just because of the usability of the space and everything and like that. So really, Tesla pricing is not going to make any sort of sense in the new year. So we can for sure bet that Tesla is going to do some drastic changes, if not maybe even quick or as quick as January 1st or 2nd, or they're probably already planning right now what the heck they are going to do. But we can take a look at the history books. Last year, when the new year rolled over, when the 7,500 was qualified or did it, and maybe it was half of it, Tesla actually waited all the way till January 12th to make a change. So that gives you some perspective of how long that they may actually take in the new year. But I feel like just because now they know a little bit of ahead of what's going to be happening, they are going to maybe give it a week, see how the market reacts to these things, and then go from there and with actual price changes from that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. I mean, I certainly feel like there's going to be some massive adjustments, but really it's been pretty interesting that the Tesla Model 3 lost the entire 7,500 EV tax credit, and now Tesla is posting it. Or if we put on our devil's advocate hat, like, is this just a marketing play at the end of the day? Because last year it was kind of the same thing, and earlier this year, like, there was months where the vehicle didn't qualify for the tax credit and then qualified after. So shout out to Brandon, he posted this. Isn't that what happened? Isn't that what they did a year ago? Seems likely they'll find a way to bring back the tax credit. So yes, I feel like through lobbying or whatever negotiations that they can do, I mean, all the manufacturers are trying to get this money for their customers or trying to get that adjusted cost for whatever. And so I do feel like it's going to be a rocky year again for all the different things for the tax credit. And so I really wouldn't worry too much about if you're not getting the best deal, because it seems like it might be the best deals are on its way coming. And of course, the same thing is going to be happening for every single month throughout next year, in terms of at the end of every quarter, there's going to be more incentives. So we're talking March, June, September, and also December as well. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. Support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And we have a credit union list on this guide that has they all have better interest rates than Tesla financing. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right, what else we got?